hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your horizon in Pahrump.
Howdy, y'all. Are you an Ace Country listener? We need to hear from you. Please log on to acecountry.com and click on the radio button survey. You'll automatically be entered to win $103. Thank you for listening to Ace Country.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Monday, February 3rd, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo and here's what's happening. A Las Vegas attorney was arrested over the weekend for conspiracy to commit murder and sexual coercion. However, a new report News 25 has obtained says he posted bail just hours after his arrest. News 25 has this story.
A prominent Las Vegas criminal defense attorney, Gary Guyman, has been arrested for multiple charges, including solicitation to commit murder and sex trafficking. According to Las Vegas Metro, Gary Guyman, age 62, faces serious charges following an investigation that revealed he allegedly used his position to exploit individuals involved in sex trafficking and prostitution. In addition to solicitation to commit murder, Guyman has also been charged with conspiracy to commit murder, sex trafficking, witness intimidation, perjury, pandering, and sexually motivated coercion. Authorities have not yet disclosed further details about this investigation at this time, though court records do indicate Guyman was able to post bail shortly after his arrest, and a status check on his criminal complaint filing was scheduled for March 6, 2025. Guyman, a former prosecutor who transitioned to private practice over a decade ago, has been a well-known figure in Southern Nevada's criminal defense scene. His professional website highlights his record of scoring numerous not guilty verdicts in high-profile cases. Despite his arrest, Guyman has not faced any disciplinary actions from the Nevada State Bar. Las Vegas Metro is urging anyone who believes they may have been a victim of Guyman's alleged crimes, or anyone who has any information about this case, to come forward. These tips can be submitted to Las Vegas Metro detectives at 702-828-3521, or you can submit them anonymously to Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
More news now. True to his campaign words, U.S. President Donald J. Trump is cracking down on tariffs. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent, Maria Centers, now joins us with the latest developments.
U.S. President Donald J. Trump remains tough on tariffs and signed an executive order over the weekend designating import taxes on Mexican, Chinese, and Canadian goods. However, in an act of diplomacy, the president halted the Mexican tariffs by 1 month after the nation agreed to finally start addressing its drug trafficking crisis at our southern border. Let's check this one out. After speaking to Mexico's president Monday morning, Trump stated, quote, "It was a very friendly conversation wherein she agreed to immediately supply 10,000 Mexican soldiers on the border, separating Mexico and the United States. These soldiers will be specifically designated to stop the flow of fentanyl and illegal migrants into our country."
We're going to tell Mexico, you're killing tremendous numbers of our people by allowing China to send their fentanyl through your system and through your country. And we're going to give them a little period of time, but we don't want drugs coming across our border or any border. And whether it's Mexico or Canada or wherever, because they're starting now in Canada, they're starting to go up north.
Vice President Vance added, quote, "Mexico and China have been taking advantage of the United States for decades. Finally, we have a president in Donald Trump who is ready to look out for American citizens and impose some consequences to show these countries that we're not going to be taken advantage of."
But whether it's Mexico or Canada We're going to explain to them quickly that if you allow fentanyl and these drugs to come through your country, we're going to charge you large-scale tariffs on everything you send into the United States.
The president further described, quote, anybody that's against tariffs, including the fake news, Wall Street Journal, and hedge funds, is only against them because these people or entities are controlled by China or other foreign or domestic companies.
They're making a lot of money in the United States. They couldn't exist without us, so we're going to do that. And we're going to tell China that if you continue to send fentanyl to Mexico or any place else that comes into our country, we're going to charge you a 25% tariff on everything you sell into the United States of America. We can't let them, and you've never heard that from anybody but me.
VP JD hit back writing, quote, Mexico sends tons of fentanyl into our country. Canada has seen a massive increase in fentanyl trafficking across its border. There are 3 ways of stopping this. The first is ask nicely, which we've done. It's gone nowhere. Now we're on to the consequence phase. The president's Canadian and Chinese tariffs are still scheduled to take effect on Tuesday. Proudly reporting from Clark County and getting it over that hump, to all my people in the sunny and beautiful desert oasis of Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria. And after speaking with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau this afternoon, President Trump stated that he will pause all tariffs announced on Saturday for a 30-day period to see what further political progressions can be made. Now, there have been some more developments right here in Pahrump, business developments and construction developments at the site of Highway 160 and Homestead. I have this report that I filed recently.
You've probably driven past this location in Pahrump a million times. If you are a resident of Pahrump or just passing through, it's the very busy intersection of Homestead and Route 160 as you enter town. There's a commercial subdivision plan for what is now dubbed as Kingdom Corner. It once housed a gentleman's club in the form of a giant white castle. The developer, GNSL Pahrump LLC, is moving forward with the site development process. A related offsite improvement agreement was approved this month. This item was on the Nye County Commissioner's agenda January 22nd. According to the Pahrump Valley Times, per the approved traffic study, the developer is required to pay 21.7% of the cost of the intersection improvements, along with 100% of a concrete center island to a point of about 50 feet south of their proposed driveway. Nye County Public Works Director Tom Bowling added that other money would come from Maverick Gas Station, had contributed some. Source Dispensary contributed some. Bowling said, every site development, every subdivision, this is part of the traffic study, and it usually includes this intersection. At this meeting, Commissioner Deborah Strickland made the motion to approve the off-site improvement agreement with a second from Koenig. The motion passed 5-0.
More local stories coming up on this Monday. You're watching News 25.
Car wreck? Check. Motorcycle wreck? Check. Truck wreck? Check. Bicycle wreck? Check. UFO wreck? What? In a wreck? You need a check. Call Lerner and Road today.
Lerner and Road is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie.
On the road again.
To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Call the number on your screen.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I realized I could be successful in a civilian career.
We stand by warriors and advocate for their needs going forward.
They were by my side in the hospital, and they're still with me today.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
Big rigs can cause big injuries. Get big help. Get Lerner and Rowe.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. As discussions around mass deportations gain momentum, there are growing concerns in the Las Vegas Valley about the future of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, or DACA, program. Local immigration attorneys are working to address the increasing anxiety amongst undocumented individuals, particularly DACA recipients, who fear for their legal status given the current political climate. Amid these ongoing legal battles, many Mexican-American citizens and other community members in Southern Nevada are voicing their concerns. Protests have erupted across the city, with demonstrators gathering outside prominent locations such as the Las Vegas Courthouse and Trump Tower, expressing their opposition to Donald Trump's immigration policies and the looming threat of deportation. In fact, sources report that another protest is scheduled for Wednesday, once again in front of the Trump Hotel. News 25 will continue to monitor this developing situation. And on Friday, January 31st, the Pahrump Nugget and Saida Trudeau partnered together and gave away a free car to one lucky winner, but that won't be the only time they do it. Here's a look into what the Nugget has in store for 2025.
The Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino was buzzing with anticipation as players gathered for the first of 3 monthly car giveaways. True Rewards members eagerly waited, hoping their name would be called to drive off in a brand new 2025 Jeep Compass Sport. Cheers erupted as the winner was announced, making local history as the first to claim this exciting prize. We spoke to the Nuggets general manager, Elliot Ripple, about what this giveaway means for the casino and the community.
You know, I think it's very important that we always reward our loyal guests, and it was just our way of giving back. So we're doing one car away for the first 3 months, so that's one car each month. And, you know, when we thought about it, we're like, what is a great gift that we can give back, you know, and that was it, and the team was really excited about it. If I am correct, historically, this is the biggest gift giveaway in Pahrump's history as far as sequentially. You know, we did give a house one time, a long time ago, and that was really cool. So giving 3 cars away, we've never done that before. So this is, for us, yes, the largest, you know, consecutive giveaway. One thing we realize here, it's not just, you know, there's gaming, we have food and beverage, we have bowling. We're looking to do a nice, you know, Pahrump, you know, a big bowling tournament. So those are things that we always put into plan. and we're very excited for it because, Pahrump is multifaceted. It's not just one person, one gamer. They come to eat, they came to Pink Box Donuts, they come to Jimmy John's. So we're just trying to figure out other ways to just bring back to the community.
With 2 more chances to win in February and March, True Rewards members still have time to join the competition. Drawings will be held on the last Friday of each month, giving everyone a shot at driving off in style.
Congratulations. And, well, that looks like it was a good time down there at the Nugget here in town. Well, in sports, the Vegas Golden Knights have been kind of struggling the last 3 games. They've lost the last 2. They had a rough time in the Big Apple against the Rangers on Sunday. Mikey has a full look at all your sports now.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Golden Knights in the Big Apple on Sunday. They faced the New York Rangers. Late in the first period, Knights on a power play. Jack Eichel, 1-0. Second period, Alexis Lafreniere ties it up at 1. Jack Eichel with the long shot, 2-1. Third period, Rangers on the power play. Chaos in front of the net. Mika Zibanejad stuffs it in, tied at 2. Andre Miller gets the go-ahead goal. Rangers go on to win 4-2. Former Los Angeles Kings and Golden Knight Jonathan Quick becomes the first U.S.-born goalie to reach 400 wins. Golden Knights play the New York Islanders on Tuesday. On Friday, the Golden Knights announced that they had signed forward Brandon Saad to a 1-year contract for the remainder of the 2024-25 NHL season. The Las Vegas Raiders have added a big name to overhaul the offense in 2025. Ohio State offensive coordinator Chip Kelly is joining head coach Pete Carroll's staff in the same role. And Pahrump Valley Trojan girls basketball are at the Meadow School this evening. Varsity starts at 6:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. More local stories coming up and your weather forecast from Kaylee. It's a good one. You're watching News 25.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney of Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
My dad is definitely my hero. He saved a lot of people.
What I love about serving my country is putting this uniform on every single day.
This uniform reflects my solemn duty to protect America's freedoms, but that has meant giving up a lot at home. While I'm away fighting for my country, my family is left behind to fight loneliness, school and job changes, and tight budgets.
For over 160 years, the Armed Services YMCA has made it our duty to protect our service members and their families who have already sacrificed so much. We make sure military families have support, emergency help, food, and much more.
The Armed Services YMCA has helped me and my family through a lot of tough times. They've changed my life. Today I'm a better husband, father, and soldier.
Their duty is to our country. Our duty is to make sure no military family is left behind. Learn more at asymca.org.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. The Cinderella Girls held their annual fundraising dinner. News 25 spoke with some of the girls over the weekend.
Last night, the 808 Moose Lodge was filled with community support as the Cinderella Scholarship Pageant Program held a fundraiser to help contestants on their road to state finals this June. More than a typical pageant, the Cinderella program focuses on building self-confidence, self-worth, and promoting community involvement. Participants of all ages compete for cash college scholarships while developing real-world skills and lifelong friendships. I spoke with some of the Cinderella girls who shared how this program stands out by encouraging personal growth over glamour.
So we are currently here at the Cinderella Girls Spaghetti Pasta Dinner, and I've been doing Cinderella for the past 6 years. Cinderella is a youth development program and pageant for girls ages 0 to 29 and boys up to age 6. It's such an amazing pageant because we are able to learn how to be at poise and we'll put together a young lady.
We do a lot of volunteering in our community and we travel throughout internationally, but usually most girls just do it in Nevada. We have city pageants up in Reno, there's some in Mesquite, Moapa, here in Pahrump, and then we have our state pageant in June, which leads to our international pageant in Texas.
I've only done one pageant so far, and I think it's pretty good.
This is my second year in Cinderella. I've done a whole bunch of pageants through the 2 years, and it's just so much fun, and I just can't wait for this time tonight, and I'm so excited.
My favorite part, I think, is like bringing my childhood out, like dressing up like a pretty princess and all that fun stuff, and just bringing my childhood into real life.
The funds raised will help further this mission, offering opportunities for talent development, leadership, and giving back. To learn more or get involved, visit cinderellaNevada.com.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam right outside the studios here in Pahrump at KPVM-TV. Well, there were some reports that said we hit 80 degrees in Pahrump on Sunday. Close to that today. There are changes coming. Kaylee has the forecast up in a bit.
Thank you, Pahrump, for making the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza #1 in vehicle sales and service once again. We'd like to return the favor. So right now, current Chevy owners can get up to $3,000 in additional savings on some of our most popular SUVs. What's that, you say? You don't own a Chevy? Well, trade in any 2011 or newer vehicle and receive an extra $2,500 off of some of our hottest selling new half-ton trucks from Chevrolet and GMC. Plus, we have low financing options, deep discounts, and other incentives, all to go the extra mile in saying thank you. We love you, Pahrump.
It's
the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news: Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-442-4548. That's 1-800-442-4548. Or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-442-4548. Order now.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
Have you thought of hanging your TV on the wall? Mr. Antenna has 10 years of experience hanging TVs from small to large TVs. Clean up the spaghetti wiring, create more space, and make your TV safer for the little ones. There are 2 mounting options, flat and articulating arm wall mounts. The favorite is the articulating arm for various viewing areas. Hiding your wires is also popular. Call today for your free quote or visit us at MrAntenna.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 66, 74 in Fallon, 62 Carson City, 59 Tonopah, 61 Goldfield, 72 Beatty, 78 Amargosa, 74 Las Vegas, and 86 in Death Valley. But over in our paradise of Pahrump, we're seeing overcast skies at 72 degrees. We hit a high of 76 earlier. Wind southeast 11 miles per hour, humidity 20%, and the sun rose at 6:42. But we caught a nice cloudy sunset just a little bit ago at 5:13 p.m. Expect humidity at 33%, wind southeast 11 miles per hour with a low of 52, and those clouds are dissipating. Let's check out the rest of our week. Tomorrow, those high winds are rolling in 18 miles per hour at 72 degrees. And we got more wind rolling in Thursday and Friday, seeing 17 and 19 miles per hour. But things chill out over the weekend with sunshine at 61 degrees for Saturday, Sunday at 59 and sunshine. And we land on Monday, 61 degrees and sunshine. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Kaylee. Well, we're dusting off the shorts and we're driving around with the windows down. I think some of us are. No air conditioning just yet. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. News 25, I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
Now you can leave home and leave the tanks behind with Inogen, the portable oxygen concentrator that moves with you.
This little box changed my life. I can now do all those things that I